Good morning. Here we are. Friday, December 8th, 2023. I'm Larissa. Oh, it's so good. This is my video diary. Oh, it's definitely my favorite lip balm right now. Love it. Cheapy cheapy. Like $5.99. Cheapy cheapy. But it's so gooey. And it's not sweet. Like it doesn't, but it's fragranced. It's like mango fragrance. Like, smells like a tropical smoothie. Tropical smoothie. Yum. Yeah. Oh my God. So yesterday I watched the Sharks. What a great game. Oh my goodness. Detroit was demoralized. Red Wings. Yep, walking off the ice all clunky chunky. Oh, we lost. Oh, that was a good game. Yeah. Well, I turned on the game. It was the beginning of the second period. And the Red Wings had just gotten a goal. And then they got a whole bunch of other goals, and it's like 4-0. And then all of a sudden, oh my God, all of a sudden, it's like Sharks came out of nowhere. They had a feeding frenzy. Rah, rah, rah. There's carnage everywhere. Short-handed goals. Oh my goodness. There was scrum on the ice. Oh my goodness. Good job, guys. I have to say, Sharks goalie is pretty good. Yeah. Sharks goalie's pretty good. He had some pretty good stops. Yeah, I did. What's his name? Cocoa Puffs? I don't know. Is his name Capo? Is his first name Capo? What is his name? Capo Cocoa Puffs? I can't remember. Yeah. It was a good game. Yeah, watch that. Watch that. I'm not letting you in. You left. You left. You're gonna have to go around and try to open the other door if you want to come in here. He's scraping at the door. Brody is. Scrape. I want in, mommy. Let me in, mommy. Okay. You coming in here, mister? You coming in here? Why are your eyes all red? What were you doing? Were you fighting with rats? Why you're... it's just the other one. He was probably fighting with rats. Were you fighting with rats? Yeah? He's got some scabbies on his face, and I don't know where they came from. He's a scabby. He's got a scabby by his ear, and it's not a tick scabby. It's like a big old scabby. Where's the scabby coming from on your face? Who are you fighting with? You fighting with rats? What is this? Was ist das? Was ist das, Brody? I don't know. Yeah. I went roller skating yesterday. I did. I went roller skating. And I tried wearing my shorties again. So I have two pair of skates. I have a pair of skates that I normally wear, which are a pair of cheapy Impalas. And I used to have a pair of Impalas that fit real nice. Stop it. That is one sweater, and I know it's stinky. I did all the other laundry. Oh my God, he's terrible. So I'm saying I have two pair of skates. I got a pair of shorties that are derby style speed skates, and then I have my cheapy Impalas, which are boot skates, and I prefer a boot skate to a shorty. I'd never skated on shorties before, so I've only skated on these skates twice. But the wheels are so wide on those skates, and I don't like that. My short foot with the wide set wheels and the really big wheels, big trucks, and they're heavy. They're heavy. The shorties are like twice the weight of my boots. So anyway, but the boots that I have right now, they don't lace nice, and I need to get a nice pair of leather skates with a nice thin leather. But the shorties, they were so hard, and I couldn't get. They were hard to control, and they're heavy, and I'll tell you, they worked out different muscles in my legs. I could feel different muscles engaging in my legs. Like, oh my God. So I guess that was good. Maybe I'll continue like every now and then to wear the shorties just for that purpose. Because I only skated for like 45 minutes. Normally I skate for like an hour to an hour and a half. I only skated for 45 minutes because that was like all I could handle. My legs were like throbbing because of these skates, and they were rubbing. The tongue on the skates rubs on the front of my leg, and I have like a brush burn from these little shorty skates. Uh, yeah, and I did a bunch. I caught up in laundry yesterday, except for this one sweater. But I was wearing the sweater yesterday, so how could I wash it and wear it at the same time? So I don't know why Brody's like all bent out of shape because I got this sweater over here. Smells like my armpits. Oh my god. Yeah. And I've been challenging myself. I'm trying to use everything in the fridge before I go grocery shopping, right? Like this is this is my challenge to myself to use all of these groceries. And so last night, those 8 Brussels sprouts and the rest of the purple cabbage and an onion, and I chopped those up, and I chopped up some. I have these pickled Thai peppers, these that I pickled, and I chopped up some of those, and then I had a couple of nubs of ginger, fresh ginger, and I grated those down, and I chopped up the whole mess of garlic real fine, tossed all this together, and then mixed it with some soy sauce and powdered reishi mushroom and uh, dried lime, dried lime, and like actual limes, not call. Um, and what else was in that? Pepper and coriander and sesame seed and sesame oil. I tossed that all together. Tossed it, mixed it. Oh, and some corn, frozen corn. Mixed that all together. And then I put it in a Corningware dish and I baked it. And then I put some rice in the rice cooker, and then I air fried tofu and some shrimps. Omar got the shrimps and I had the tofu. And it was good. It was real good. He's going to have that for lunch today. And then tonight, I have some tempeh bacon, and then he has some like pastrami or something in there, a package of pastrami. And I have romaine lettuce and a slice of tomato, and I'm going to do 2 like BLTs, right, for each of us. And then I have a package of blackberries, and so we'll have fake BLT, and he'll have a PLT, pastrami, lettuce, and tomato, and berries for dinner tonight. There's a game, huh? At 5 o'clock. It means I'm gonna have to like come home at halftime. Yeah. Anyway, I'll watch at the gallery. Huh? Mhm. Yeah. Oh, continue working on that. Well, that bracelet's done, but the earrings now that will go with that bracelet. Mm. Yeah, that bracelet was so. Oh my gosh. I stopped in the gallery briefly yesterday to pick up a couple things, and I looked at that bracelet. I was just like, oh, oh. I was frustrated just looking at it. Yeah, and I shipped off all of the few Christmas gifts. Then I was sent, they all got shipped. So, except for wrapping the couple things that I got for Omar, I'm done. I'm done with Christmas. With all my Christmas stuff. And I told Omar, don't get me anything, because I have stuff going on already. I told him, I said, these procedures that I'm having done, those are my Christmas and birthday present. I told him, I said, by no means, do not spend any more money on me. And I mean it. I told him, I said, if you feel like, if you feel the need for there to be something under the tree for me that's wrapped, let it be a box of perfume. And my perfume is not expensive. Yeah. Oh my God. When I was shipping stuff, a kid that was works at the shipping place, looking up the one address, and he's like, "Oh, that's a big house." I'm like, "Yeah, houses there are really cheap." It was like my sister's house. I've never seen my sister's house. He's like, "It's really big." I'm like, "Yeah, everything there's cheap. I'm sure." I'm sure she only paid a fraction for hers, but I paid for mine. But it was just funny. He's like, "That's a really big house." Like, I'm sure it is. My sister's always been like that, ostentatious. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God. He's like, "I'll turn. You want to see?" I'm like, "No, mm-mm. I don't. I do not care to know." So it was just kind of funny. It's just kind of funny. Mm, yeah. So, oh, it's this song, this mariachi song, Two Solo Two. I've had it like stuck in my head. It comes up on a couple of my playlists, but like it's been in my head for a number of days now. I don't know why. It's funny when songs are like that. At least it's not the limbo. Oh my gosh, that is like torture. Sometimes I get the song Limbo Rock stuck in my head. It's been a while, thank God. It goes on forever and ever. Oh my God, it never stops. Yeah. Mira cómo ando, mi amor, por tu querer, borracho y apasionado no más por tu amor. Mira cómo ando, mi bien, muy dado la borrachera y a la perdición. Tú, solo tú, has llenado de luto mi vida, abriendo una herida en mi corazón. Tú, solo tú, eres causa de todo mi llanto en mi desencanto y desesperación. Yeah, that song. Oh, those mariachi songs, they're also tormented. They are. Yeah, no, when I was learning them, I translated everything that I was singing, so I knew what I was singing, right? And they're all just like, "Oh, look at me, I'm doing so terrible. Oh, I'm pining over you. Look what you've done to me. I'm dying. Oh," like all of them, all of them. Like when I was learning "Por un amor," oh my God, that song is so melodramatic. Por un amor, right? Me desvelo vivo apasionado, tengo el amor, quien mi vida dejó para siempre, amargo dolor, pobre de mí. Oh, poor me, poor me. Yeah, oh my gosh, they're ridiculous. They're all ridiculous. Some of the other ones that I know. Oh gosh, La Sagara. That's a filthy song. It's so dirty. Oh my God, they're ridiculous. Ya no me cantes cigana, que acabe tu sonsonete y tú cante aquí en el alma como un puñal en la mente, sabiendo que cuando cantas, pregonando vas tu muerte, marinero, marinero, dime si es verdad que sabe, porque distinguir no puedo si el fondo de los mares hay otro color más negro que el color de mis pesares. Ay, la 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 la. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're so dramatic. They're so much fun. They're so dramatic. Yeah, I don't know why Two Solo Two's been stuck in my head. You, only you. Only you. You, only you. Mm, yeah. Even like when I was singing in church, all the Spanish music, it was so dramatic. The Spanish choir, though, like very few people showed up for rehearsal. It was mostly just the musicians that showed up, the instrumental musicians that showed up, and then me, right? Because I did the cantering. But then all of the other people that sang, none of them ever came to rehearsal. And like we would rehearse the arrangements and then they would come and sing it their way. And it was like, oh my God, it was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. It really, truly was. It sounded awful. It sounded awful. It did. And those women, some of those women would get so snotty with me. There was one woman, I had injury and the floor in that cathedral was concrete and there were no kneelers up in the choir area, right? Like if I were sitting down in the church for mass in the regular area of the church, I would kneel at the times, but up in the choir stands, it hurt me and I was injured, right? She used to glare at me and chastise me, and oh my gosh, because I didn't want to kneel on the concrete because I had an injury. It's like, I'm like, you don't even show up for rehearsal, so I don't want to hear anything you have to say. Seriously. And I worked so damn hard. Like I said, anything that I sang in another language, I translated. And in part, I used Google Translate, but not entirely. Like I used dictionary, and some of it, I speak a little bit Spanish, I speak a little bit of French, and all of them are based in Latin, and I studied some Latin, and so like I could look at it, I'd look at it initially, and I'd pick out the words that I knew that I knew what they meant, and then all of the other words, some of the larger words, I would pull out of the dictionary, and then I would like guess at what the you know other stuff was, the articles and pronouns and all that stuff, and then I would look at it that way, and then I would type it into Google Translate and see what it gave me, and because Google Translate isn't that great, right? Like sometimes it gives you some screwy ass shit. But that's how I translate. I translated all of the music that I sang in other languages, mostly Spanish, because that's the language I have sung in the most after Italian. And Italian, the only reason I've sung in Italian, well, or Latin, the only reason I've sung in Italian is because the little bit of voice training that I had when I was younger was opera, and and the music that I sang was all in Italian. So, Spanish, Latin, Italian, English are the ones that I've sung in most frequently, but I've sung in other languages too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. French, Polish, Vietnamese. I sang in Vietnamese twice. Had everything written out phonetically. Yeah, a little bit of Polish. Anyway, I don't know why that song's been stuck in my head. Sombra desfata, sombra del mar, me sigue por donde quiera con obstinación. Yeah. Y por quererte olvidar, no he dado la porchela y a la perdición. Oh my God. Oh, so dramatic. Yeah. So, I don't know. Who are we playing tonight? I don't know. I might just like start watching the Sharks. Their shark teeth. That was a good game. It was. Oh. Oh, thank you so much.
Check if it says honey.
What's that?
Check if it has honey.
If it doesn't have honey, it won't work.
Well, taste it.
I will. Come on. I can smell it and tell you. There's no honey in this. Oh no, there is.
Okay. want that or?
No, I don't want that. Thank you. I need this. My hips hurt after roller skating yesterday. Yeah. So I showered last night, so all I gotta do is get my dirt ass up and PTA and get dressed. Yeah. And get going out of here. Tú, solo tú, has llenado de luto mi vida, abriendo una herida en mi corazón. Tú, solo tú. Anyway. There are a couple other ones that I sang. Gugueros. The Gugueros. Oh, how's that one go? Pam 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 pam. Madre mía, era tu promesa en tu llanto y tu alegría. I don't remember how that one goes. So that one was really fast moving. Daba sus trinos al viento y en el viento te cruzó. That one's about a mama's boy. Mm-hmm. That song's about a mama's boy. He'll never grow up. He'll always be his mama's boy. That's what it's about. Mm-hmm. He'll always go back to his mommy. That's what that song's about. Yeah, the mariachi music cracks me up. Anyway, drink my tea and get moving.